Introducing the challenger from Memphis, Tennessee, at 228 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler, and the champion from Minneapolis, Minnesota, 240 pounds, Ric Flair. This is a world championship match, one fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Well, I'll tell you, Davey, we have often said that on championship wrestling, where the unexpected can be expected, it happened today. Okay, we'll get it clear. One more comment from Rick before we get it underway here. Yeah, Rick.
Never let it be said that the world champion is not a fair man. Lawler's a big deal in this part of the country. He's a big deal in professional wrestling. But you see, his image was all Jerry Lawler because he never was in the ring with Ric Flair. So if Mr. Lawler wants to step out of this ring and walk back there before I embarrass him, and before, really, he has to walk out of this television studio with his head between his legs, I'm going to give him an opportunity to do it. So why don't you make that clear to the audience and make that clear to Lawler. If you want the easy way out, brother, just get out of the ring, and I'll forget it.
No, let's don't forget it, please. 10 minutes, world champion.
You really want 10 minutes with the world champion? Well, you want 10 minutes with Ric Flair? Daddy, you got it. Don't let dust get on this, brother.
Oh, no. We got it. Well, by golly, I'll tell you, I take my hat off to the champion in this respect. He didn't back up 1 minute. And, of course, neither did the King. Bell time, and David, here we go.
Oh, world title match. NWA World Championship belt. On the desk in front of us here, it is at stake in a 10-minute time limit match as Lawler challenges Ric Flair.
Rick takes Lawler down. Face first, moves around, and Lawler squeezes out of it as Flair is right back over to the rope. Side headlock. Flair moves around behind. Takes that arm in a hammer position, but nice reversal from Lawler. Lance Russell and Dave Brown right at ringside with an unexpected bout today and an extreme pleasure of having an NWA World Heavyweight Championship match. One fall, 10 minutes. I said I never heard of a 10-minute championship match, but if Flair puts the belt on the line, that's good enough for me. And I can tell you this, that it's sure good enough for Lawler. Flair moves in, bangs him with that shoulder, takes it around and under. And Lawler in a reversal. Well, he didn't beat him in 30 seconds.
No, that's true. He was unable to do that. Of course, he never said he would. Lawler said he probably could, but Lawler and Flair, a couple of well-matched wrestlers there.
All right.
I wonder if Ric Flair has seen Jerry Lawler wrestle much. He said he'd seen him on TV before. Oh, Flair. Back on the ropes and shoves Lawler back away.
When I get on the ropes, you move around.
Back in the center of the ring. Jerry Lawler with a headlock on the world champion Ric Flair.
Double wrist lock up top, and they're battling it, and Flair with Lawler now coming back straight up. He takes it into a standing side headlock.
Flair gave it his best shot in trying to power his way out of it, but Lawler right with him every step of the way. Shoulders down. Lawler with the shoulders down briefly. Had no trouble in kicking back over after Flair had rolled him up. Lawler hanging on to that headlock. As long as it's working, he can wear Flair down. That Flair rolls the shoulders down again. Count of one. Lawler can make Ric Flair use a lot of energy in trying to work his way out of this hole. He fires Lawler into the rope. Lawler not coming off of there. There, lets him go by. Lawler ducks under. Reversal by Lawler.
He's got Mr. Flair's dander up a little bit, David.
Steve, you're right. All right, we've got about, let's see, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left.
Past the halfway mark, we've got about 4 minutes in time left to go, and Lawler and Flair. So that becomes a very important item, Dave.
Especially now, yeah, since we're past halfway mark.
Flair blisters him with a chop. He's banging away on the King now. Ooh. He dropped down to the lower part of the leg. The referee said, legal 1, 2, and Lawler kicks out of it. Lawler slips the suplex. He's around behind on a sleeper with Flair.
We have less than 3 minutes left in the time limit.
Flair got the momentum forward and wanged into the ropes. Lawler went sliding right off and really hit his head on that floor. Outside the ring now, Flair going after Lawler on our studio floor. And we're down to the 2-minute mark about on the action. Now, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes on the time limit. Lawler whipped in. Big elbow. The referee, Jerry Calhoun, reminding Flair about the power driver, Dave, I believe.
I think you're right. Looks like that's what he was going for.
1, 2, and Lawler again. Thought he had him that time.
He was close, but Lawler able to break it just before the 3 count fell.
A little under a minute and a half to go. About a minute and a half. Crowd partisan for Lawler, obviously. Trying to cheer him on and get him going, but Flair starting to really put the steam on him. Another 2 count.
1 minute.
1 minute. 60 seconds to go. And Lawler banged down hard as Flair again dropped straight down. Mashing that forehead. The referee didn't call it. He looked awfully close to a knee in the forehead.
Now we're going to school.
Suplex. Flair straight up in the air. And Lawler crushed down on that mat at the 30-second mark. We've got 30 seconds to go. He's going for a figure 4 leg lock. He's got Lawler in it. And our time is winding down. That's it. 10-minute time limit is up. That's all. So the figure 4 leg lock is going to go for naught, and the bout is going to end up in a draw, Dave. As Flair will not let go.
He gave up, didn't he?
And the bout, which was an unexpected one for us here to see the King and Ric Flair going at it. But the 10-minute time limit, which was no, he didn't give up on it. The time limit ran out. The 10-minute time limit ran out on it, and it is a draw.
We played by your rules. Now we play by mine. 5 more minutes. 5 more. Hey, no questions. The world champion wants 5 more minutes. If the world champion wants the world championship.
I guess we have 5 more minutes.